Of this 2025-26 campaign. Bulldogs are 0-1 after losing a tough one last Friday night to West Tonka. But they're back here on home ice again to face the tough Hopkins Royals team, a team, Joe, that lost quite a few seniors to graduation last year.
Yeah, talking with Chris Miller before the game, he said Hopkins, very young, inexperienced team, lost 15 seniors from the previous year. Versus the Bulldogs, I think where we lost 5 seniors and then 3 from the sophomore. So experienced Bulldogs. Last year, we outshot them. I believe it was 41-19 or 20, and we lost 4-1. So reached out early. So hopefully Connor Messer can keep us in this game, and we can come out with the first W of the season.
Junior varsity last year lost 5-1 to these Hopkins Royals. Beat them tonight 4-2. That was 2 early goals for Hopkins and then a dominating performance by the junior varsity. So here are your starters for Hopkins.
Number 24, Bill Weiss. At center, number 2, Colin Ford. At wing, number 5, Terrell Dorson. At defense, number 17, Baylor Paul. At defense, number 9, Garrett Monson. Assisted by Aaron Weston, Bill Trumper, Aaron Johnson, and Tim Wild. Tonight, the junior Bulldogs skating are Weston Burns, Everett Burns, and Kaiser Harden.
Couple Burns kids with their brother Camden Burns, number 23 on the junior varsity squad.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the Minnesota River Bulldogs. Starting in goal, number 31, Connor Messer. At left wing, number 9, Brett Waddle. At center, number 7, Max Oliver. At right wing, number 8, Ethan Burrow. At defense, number 19, Levi Waddle. At defense, number 3, Morgan Williamsburg.
Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs are by Chris Miller and assisted by Regan Reed, Charlie Hopkins, Otto Lakeman, Mitch Kofi, and Danny McCain. Now, would you please rise, remove all caps, and join Eric Moreau in the singing of our national anthem. Oh, can you see my dawn's early light? What's so proudly at the twilight's that's gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the heavens fly. Oh, the red of before will so gladly streaming, and the white the dawn's birth came through the night, and our land was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner for the land of free
Well, we're 2 for 2, Joe, on national anthems. Bryce Meyer last Friday, Eric Moreau tonight. Fantastic job.
Yeah, I wish we had a better PA system in here to help support them versus our 1970s PA system that you can't hear anything. But very good job by both of them.
What a crowd. Again, 2 nights in a row, 2 games in a row to start the season. Just an absolute packed house here in Le Sueur. We got the Bulldog mascot here. I love it.
Yep.
Got the JV boys on the far glass.
I'm looking for the Hopkins boys, but I truly don't know if any of them don't dress varsity. They had a very, very short bench there, Ryan, so I bet you most of them end up dressing varsity as well.
Well, Hopkins, the Royals, will be traveling left to right on your screen here in this first period. She's 3 at 17. Baylor Paul out there. That's a big one.
Make me look small out there. That is a big man.
So they'll be wearing their road blues trimmed in white. The Bulldogs wearing their sharp-looking white uniforms with black and white stripes.
And if you look to see who the one of the refs is, that's former Bulldog.
That's right.
Captain Ethan Hathaway.
He refereed the JV game today, too. We are underway here in Le Sueur. Pinned up against the glass was Hoyska. Puck pops up into the air and cleared out by Breck Wackel. Both Wackels out on the ice now. Breck, the sophomore, number 9. Levi, the senior, number 19. Gugasburg back to pick it up in his own end, just underway. Missed on the pass.
Breck was going off for a change.
A big hit thrown by Corbin Gugasburg, and Hollerick with one. Moreau's first shot blocked. Puck is loose in the slot.
That one you got to give up. You had O'Keefe coming in the side.
I agree.
3-on-1. You got to give that up.
Puck squirts back to the line. That one hit off O'Keefe's stick. And then to Hollerick, ahead to O'Keefe. But it's blocked and into the bench. So some nice hitting to get the pace going here, Joe.
Yeah, I remember last year was a very, very physical game as well. So I expect to see the same thing coming into game 2 for the Bulldogs.
Here's that Cam, O'Keefe, and Hagenmiller line. Twos and Frederickson back to the blue line.
They were hot in game 1. Hopefully that trend continues game 2.
Chipped in by Cam. Far side, Kaspers is there for Hopkins. Hagenmiller on it, rolls to the line, but not out.
Great job by O'Keefe keeping that in the zone. Flipping it back down.
Pinching in his twos. Fighting through Kaspers' check. Poke free by Reinhardt. It was touched, so wave off the icing. Frederickson back. He'll zip it around to the far side. Hagenmiller to the point. Kept in there. Shot missed the net. That was from Dylan Kaspers. Played down low and all the way back around again. Kaspers in the corner. Throws a shoulder. Upending twos. And now they continue to go after each other. On the reverse feed, twos.
He got the best of twos on that one. I don't see it happening again.
That shot was blocked, and now here come the Bulldogs 3-on-2. Make that 2-on-2 as they're in the middle of the line change. Nicely poked away. This is Hunt. Big check thrown by Cam. Looks like he lost an edge on his way to hit Kaspers. Gugasburg just spaced right through a defender. That was Fisher. Corbin was anticipating contact. That's what we call it.
Give up.
Flipped in by Miller. Miller took a big high hit. Hunt, reverse feed to Smikalski. Hunt in the behind. Gets around one defender. That's Arnseth to the point. Shot on by Gugasburg, the first shot of the game. 3 minutes gone. In the corner, Paul. No, Miller gets there first.
Looked like Miller was looking for a hit instead of the puck. The puck ended up going right to him.
This one will be icing. Yeah, Miller took a high hit from Baylor Paul, that big number 17. I could see those two going after each other a little bit tonight.
Same here, Ryan. Same here.
Jago Smooter out there defensively, paired with Levi Wackel now. Smikulski wins the draw. There's a chance for Hunt. His shot hit traffic. Rebound right on! Oh, just wide of the net.
Smikulski looking for his first goal of the season, just trickled through.
2 hits behind the net for Smikulski. Back to the line, Wackel. Wrister off a stick into the netting and out of play. 13:36 to go. Still early in this one. Scoreless with Hopkins and Minnesota River.
Just want to give our shout out to our sponsors. I know if you guys watching at home, we got sponsors in the bottom right-hand corner. This game is sponsored by O'Keefe's Meats in Le Center,
Nice.
Minnesota. And then we got, good quick shot.
Nice shot by Twos and a blocker save.
We have three sponsors. I'll get to them throughout the game. But thank you, O'Keefe's Meats, for your sponsorship.
That's terrific. It sounds terrific, too. Here's
Oh,
Howard.
that's sound great, right? Some summer sausage.
Moreau to Twos. Backhander right on. Howard as Twos knocks his man down. Boy, the Bulldogs are really playing a physical game here. Good, clean, hard hockey. Here comes Owen Mark ahead. Pass was off the mark, but it was touched. Hoyska getting chased. He beat both Bulldogs back, and now it's cleared out. Reinhardt plays it near side for Noah Carr. Carr's outlet stolen by Hagen Miller. Hagen Miller across the line. Drop pass Hollerick. Turn around, quick shot blocker save by the starting goaltender Dylan Lindstrom, the junior.
A couple of Hopkins fans had their hands up looking for a penalty on Wackel as he took down the guy. There should have been a slash call. As
there's a shot right off the post on the drive by Udaltsov.
That one.
Carrillo, and now O'Keefe the other way, and he put it wide. So good looks on each end. That's Kirill Udaltsov for Hopkins. I wonder if they call him Kirill the Thrill. Dollar bill Kirill. Here's Hagen Miller across the line. His shot right on. That's 5 shots now for Minnesota River. 0 for Hopkins as that one rang off the pipe. Here comes Cam now. Cam dips his shoulder. Centering.
Good center pass by
Hagen Miller. Kept in at the line by Wackel. Bounced off the end wall. Battling forward is Cole. Fighting through a stick check. Cleared into the breezers of Jago Smooter. Poking at it. Now it hit off the linesman, Hathaway, and sent in deep by Jago. Cam long in the shift. Outlet pass stolen away. Carter Hunt. He lost it. That went right to Reese. And now across the line, Otos. And played back for Lochner. Plays it off the wall. Picked up there by Reese. Reese hasted by Miller and a penalty coming up. Elbowing the call on Jack Miller. 5:50 the time of the penalty. They win the face-off initially, but Wackel, it hit a stanchion. Dangerous puck. Nicely poked away by Gugesberg. And cleared.
Took an extremely weird hop off the board.
Is this Hoyska?
2 minutes. Elbow.
Goes right to Hollerick. He's tied up on the play by Knight. Now kicked free, Hoyska. Near side, Udaltsov. His shot deflected high. Rebound to Frotterman on the far side. Hollerick is there. Ties it up underneath him. And now picked clean by Frotterman. Into the corner. Paul with it. Back up top. Knight. His shot right on. Messer the save. And he'll cover. 1:08 left in the power play for Hopkins. 10:17 to go here, first period. Still scoreless. First shot on goal registered for Hopkins in this hockey game.
Well, I like to see over there positive or negative. Coaches are always over there giving them something to work on. Next shift, I see Charlie Miller right now talking to Corbin. Before that, they were talking to Wackel.
Clearing by
Twos.
That got away from the defender, Knight, all the way back in the Hopkins zone. Udaltsov with it. Adults off, hands it off. It goes to the corner, looking for Knight. Back in behind for Paul. Played up top for Hoyska. Hoyska top of the circle, blocked by Riley Cam. 40 seconds left in the man advantage. That shot right through, and the save made by Messer. Frederickson pushes his man up against the boards. Clearing attempt, hit off of Frederickson, and now cleared to the line for Knight. Sharp pass near half wall. Played back up top for Hoyska. Hoyska, one-timer!
They got 17, their big 17 standing in front of the net. Messer can't really see too much back there.
Cam takes his man down. Domrus out on the ice now on the penalty kill. Under 10 to play here in this power play. Rink-wide pass stolen away by Hagenmiller and poked off his stick. Miller's penalty has expired. 2 shots on goal that time for Hop. Off to Lindstrom's right. 8:56 to play as we approach the midway point of this first period here in LeSueur. Cam went, or rather Smikolski wins the draw. That's 5, not 6. Hunt got a bouncing puck. Rugesberg pinching in, throwing his weight around as they lock up with Kaspers on the far side.
And then once they flip it out, Ben puts him right on his butt.
That was Frotterman ending up on the ice.
I'd say scoring chances right now 2-1 in favor of the Bulldogs. Shot 6-2 with 8:40 left to go in the first period.
Smikolski against Kaspers. Kaspers wins it cleanly. Nearly came out in front of the net. Kaspers fights off a check from Smikolski, then knocks Hunt down. Nice physical shift for Kaspers in blue.
Seems like he would rather go for the hit than the puck.
That happens sometimes, Joe. Here's Hunt in behind. Lost it. Picked up by Smikolski. Bounced past Draheim, and he lost it. Just a hustle.
Good hustle.
And does
way to
so.
get back.
Played ahead, but too far. Icing will be called with 8:07 to play.
Draheim had to hop over his stick there. Good play to stay with it and just flip it right back in the zone.
Moreau, Hollerick, and Domrus coming out for Minnesota River. Face off to Lindstrom's left. Quick shot off the draw, missed by Domrus. Walk goal, shot goes wide as well. Smoother has to hustle, but he won't catch up to it. Plays it back in on the delayed offside. Bulldogs clear. This is Hollerick. Nice pass ahead for Moreau. Moreau dips his shoulder, can't get around Carr. As those two end up in the corner, and it gets by Wackel. Wackel had his stick lifted. Jago Smoother does the same. Sticks flying here in LeSueur. Big check thrown on the far side that time by Lichty. Played back to the point. This is Reinhardt. His shot hit Hollerick. Played off the side of Messer. That second one might have hit him in the mask. Lifted high into the air and out. Carr back to get it. And icing against Hopkins.
Not a good icing by Hopkins. Bulldogs were on a change. He had 2 guys on each wing, and instead he flips it all the way down for icing. Lucky break for the Bulldogs there.
Face off to Lindstrom's right. Hall had it, lost it, taken down. Hagenmiller. Centered and forced wide by Twos. Caught it off his right skate. Nice job to go skate to stick, but didn't get the shot he wanted. Frederickson lost it. Played ahead for Hagenmiller. Hands it off for Cam. Cam with O'Keefe. Cam walking in through the legs. Centers! And O'Keefe couldn't catch up to it. 3-on-2 the other way. This is Hoyska. Drop pass. But O'Keefe is there on the back check. We got some fire wagon hockey here, Joe.
Good forecheck by those boys.
Back the other way as Hagenmiller relays it in. Twos takes his man down in a penalty. It's going to get against twos.
They're talking about behind?
Roughing. Wow.
Now,
2 minutes left.
Guggesberg with a big hit.
Kevin got tripped behind, nothing there.
Ooh, thought that came into the zone again. But they let him play on. Owen Mark plays it ahead, tipped by Hollerick. Mosley on the half wall, plays it to the line. Mark. Second power play unit out there right now, Joe. In the corner, Reese with it. Plays it up top, Mark. Reese on the half wall.
Staying in that box setting, keeping them outside.
In the corner with it, now in behind the net. One-time shot, blocked by Hollerick. It's loose, and they score. Harrison Reese with the goal. Power play.
It's on the 2 power plays.
That's right.
Bulldogs definitely had more opportunities this first period. Just couldn't put one in the back of the net.
40 in the first period play. 12, Harrison Reese. He was assisted by number 13,
Here's O'Keefe. Puck scores free. Two's a shot. Rebound is loose. They bang away. It's underneath the goalie's pads. And they're going to take some boys off the ice now. O'Keefe just took a man down in front.
Are they taking twos or are they taking him?
Excitement here on game night in LeSueur.
Everybody's standing around. He's pointing. I don't know who they're taking.
They're taking Hoyska for sure. 5:01 to play here. So time of the penalty is 11:59.
Number 24, William Hoyska. 2 minutes.
The coach has a hat on that says hop. Do you think he likes hopscotch or what's that for, Ryan?
It's the hops in his beverage. All right, first Bulldog power play of the night. They've got 7 shots so far. Meyer back to the line for twos. Shot through traffic, missed. Hollerick pinching in. Feeds it down low for Hagenmiller. Got away from him. And Meyer comes in. Over to Hollerick on the near side. Shot through traffic! He scores! Hagenmiller celebrating. I think he got a piece of it on the way, Joe.
That would be awesome for his first goal. We'll wait and see.
Joe in youth hockey. I think it's his first varsity goal here tonight.
I think he's really learned everything from whoever his his Pee Wee B coaches were.
Yep, and squirts.
Yeah, I think it all comes from whoever his Pee Wee B coaches were.
He was assisted by number 7, Max Hollerick, and number 22, Nick 2.
That one rolls right in on Messer.
That was also Bull's first varsity goal.
Tony, the PA announcer, just mentioning that's Cole's first career goal.
Thank you, hometown.
Here's Cam with it. Chipped on the play.
And we get another
Bulldog power play coming up.
See if they go 2 for 2 on this game. 4:12 left to go in the first period. So, I mean, Ryan, when we had a couple coaches up here looking at us, I mean, Cole knows what winning is about because of what we did to him. I mean,
I'm not going to argue with you on
if you
that.
look at the banners over there,
There's a couple region trips.
Yeah.
Jasper Arnsack, the freshman, gets the tripping minor. Shot right on goal.
2 minutes tripping.
Yeah, that was a fun season, Ryan. Myself, me, you, and then
Jeremy
Smuter.
Mike Schaefer was also on the bench with us.
That might be the last time I put skates on also.
Here's Cam up top twos. Near side Hollerick. Hollerick looking up top for twos. Through traffic right on. Rebound is loose and shot on the score! Another one! Hagen Miller with another power play goal, and the Bulldogs lead 2-1. And this capacity crowd is fired up here in the sewer.
I think that one was assist to Meyer and
For sure, Meyer.
Well, we'll see who they give it to.
You know what my
Scoring for the Bulldogs at 13, Taylor Lopez, that's number 38, he was assisted by number 20, Bryce Meyer, and number 22,
Yep, two's got the second assist there. Smakalski to Hunt.
And then they keep Meyer out there. I like that. That might be his first career point as well. As we talked last game, he was injured for most of last season.
Yep. Hit a lot of JV goals last year before his surgery. Played in behind now. This is Reinhardt. Smakalski after him.
Corbin and number 3 are out there chatting. I wonder if they know each other.
Draheim hustling back. Now Gugesberg plays it ahead into the skates of Reinhardt. And back the other way comes Hopkins. Tipped in deep.
Tipped in by 12 there from Hopkins.
Draheim fighting through a few sticks.
And they got to start calling that. That's the third or fourth time I've seen our sticks just get flipped right out of our hands.
This is Carr now near side. Reinhardt, long outlet, intercepted by Frederickson.
Frederickson looked like he wanted to go.
Here comes a 2-on-1. Hollerick, shot, no, they score! And Brett Wackel gets his first goal.
Good unselfish play by Hollerick. Giving it up to Wackel, who gets his first varsity goal as well.
Last year when we were down in Redwood Falls, Gavin got his first career goal. Carter Hunt got his on the same night. We see it again here this year now. Well, how many times did we have sophomores score last year on the same night for their first goals? We see it again here. Congratulations, Breck. Here comes Breck again. Oh. He had the corner. Great blocker save by Messer.
Huge play by Walker there. 11 was going in for the rebound and racked it right on his butt.
Frederickson committed to that block and misjudged it a little bit. That gave a great opportunity for Kirill to come in.
He's no dollar bill, Kirill.
He's had a couple good looks.
Tell you what, you can get a good look at T-bone by sticking it.
Thank you. Chance in front again for Kirill. Knocked off the puck. This is Fisher up top. Gets a return feed from Mark. Through traffic and jumped on by Messer.
Good save by Messer. They were coming out of the net.
No shot registered on that as the puck was just sitting loose. Bulldogs control off the draw. O'Keefe lost him in his skates. Shoveled ahead now. O'Keefe gets it right back. Fights his way across the line and cleared back out.
Cam just couldn't keep it in.
Waits for the zone to clear, then enters. Couldn't get around the defender's skate. That was Mark. And now here comes Lichty. He'll flip it in right on goal. And it's covered up. And now penalties coming up. Cam's going to go for sure.
I think they're sending both. I saw two hands go up. I think they're sending both.
Jack Otos. Riley has some words for him. So coincidental minors, roughing on each side, will play 5-on-5. 1:20 left here in the first period, Joe.
120 shots, 12-6 in favor of the Bulldogs. Score 3-1.
I like that.
I love that.
Nice play by Miller.
Wow, because couldn't get it out of the zone.
Number 6. And the Bulldogs, number 8. Jack Otto.
Shot off
Good play by Messer, covering up that post there.
Under a minute to play now. Miller with it, flipped on ahead for Hunt, and he's taken out.
And then the interference on the Big Goon 17.
Carter Hunt is fired up.
Let's see who's going to go in on that first power play line for Cam. They've been very effective tonight.
.8 seconds left here in the first period. And they're arguing the call, but why they call that interference, Joe, is the puck was just far too far behind him. It had passed him by, 40 feet?
Yeah. Instantly, we had two of the assistant coaches standing next to him. They instantly put their hand up. And Ryan and I, the great hockey minds that we are, we put our hands up instantly as well.
Here's Hollerick's shot, deflected, rebound!
Meyer looking for his first goal, too.
Twos in the corner. 30 seconds left.
Good play by
picks it up.
Good play by Twos.
Frederickson, shot, glove save.
And Meyer couldn't get back to screen the goalie being hit spot. Bulldogs are putting it on net and then getting tons of rebounds out front and just trying to pepper it in for the fourth goal of the game.
Clean face-off win for Cole. Twos. Frederickson back to Twos and misfire on the pass.
19 seconds left to see if the Bulldogs can get something going here.
Hollerick zips it across. Here comes Bryce. Runs into a check at the line and cleared. And that'll about do it here for this first period. Puck is cleared out to neutral, and time expires. Nice first period for the Bulldogs, out shooting Hopkins 14-7. But where it counts, it's 3-1. 2 goals by Hagen Miller, 1 for Breck Wackel.
Sophomore sensations are on fire today. See everybody in 15 minutes. And just as we get ready to come back out for the start of the second period, just want to give another shout out to our sponsor, O'Keefe's Meats. Call O'Keefe's Meats out of Lee Center for any of your deer or meat needs. Great meat market. I don't know how often you get over that side of town, Ryan. How often you get over there, Ryan? Living right there, correct?
So over to Lee Center is about a 35-minute drive for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Even though he goes to TCU.
Yep.
That just goes to show you how wide or how many schools we pull from. What is it, 45 minutes, 35 minutes to get to the rink?
Oh, yeah. It's a 40-minute drive here for Gavin and I.
Okay.
And you know what? Worth every minute.
Yep.
People always think, what are you, nuts, driving your kid to hockey all those years? And I tell you, you never do anything with your kid as much as you do driving to sports.
Sitting in the car, driving to and from sports. Yep.
Talking, laughing,
crying.
Yeah.
I don't cry, but I mean, Gavin probably, right?
Not anymore. No, that's great. It's the best. All right, so the Bulldogs will have a minute 12 of power play time that carried over from that first period.
Bulldogs still going to have senior captain Riley Cam in the box. 2 minutes, well, unsportsmanlike conduct. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct or roughing.
So he's joined on the coincidental by number 8, Jack Otos. And then 17, Baylor Paul got the interference call when he hit Carter Hunt. So that's the penalty that's up on the board now. The other two are just 5-on-5 coincidentals as we're underway here in period number 2. Again, 15-7 are the shots.
6 of the 7 shots by Hopkins is from the power play.
Bulldogs offside.
Just offside.
Good call. It's a good call.
Edgar Miller couldn't hold that back foot.
Yep. He's looking at the bench like, was that me? It's all right, Cole. I talked to Sherry Meyer after the first period, Bryce's mom, and that was his first varsity point.
Awesome. 3 guys, and I believe that is
offside again.
Offsides on Hollerick.
That was Max that time.
I believe everybody on the team now has scored, possibly besides for Riley Tish, right? Is Tish suited tonight?
Tish is on the bench, yep. He's sitting right next to Waddell.
Assistant coach Mitch Goldke is sitting right next to us, just shaking his head. Not a way they wanted to start the first 30 seconds of this power play for the Bulldogs.
Cleared, but nicely held by Hollerick. Played it in front, directed right back to the corner. 30 seconds left in the man advantage as they try to set things up now. Twos, Hollerick, turn, shot right off the crossbar.
Off the iron.
Crossbar. So Otos and Cam are now released from the penalty box.
Cam's going to jump right back in and go right to the faceoff dot.
Frederickson heads off.
Let Hagemiller take the dot. He's been doing a great job out there.
23 seconds left in the power play. Cam up top, twos. Hollerick, near side, Cam, shot, he scores! Riley Cam, a power play goal.
Another power play goal for the Bulldogs.
Lindstrom didn't stand a chance at that. And you got a gunslinger like Riley Cam that close, and your goalie's moving? I don't think so.
And I think Hollerick got his 4th assist of the night.
I think you're right.
And I would say Tu's got his 3rd assist of the night right there.
Actually, I think it's 3 for each of them. I think, let's see here.
Number 6, Riley Cam. He was assisted by number 7, Max Howard. And number 22, Nate 2.
Because I don't think Holler got credit on the Wacko goal.
Okay.
Another offside by Hunt that time. This one rolls right in on net. So 3 blatant, well, just offsides at the line for the Bulldogs, which you normally don't see.
No, they were eager to get it on net. So sorry to everybody that the huddle cam is blocking the view a little bit. I don't know where a good place to put that is. And there's,
I know what Clark Griswold's neighbor would tell you.
how you would put that. Bend over and I'll show you.
That's the one. There's a shot by Gugesberg right on.
I'm going to move down about a half a tick because you guys can't see the goal. So I will do that for you guys.
So 15:35 to go here, second period. Still early in this second period. Bulldogs have a 4-1 lead. Oh, we got some compliments on our commentary, Joe, between periods, too. Frederickson's shot, glove save. Clean, easy look by Lindstrom there. Nice shot on goal, but nobody in front.
Yeah, I did hear people talk about the stream. They like the sideline drive on YouTube. So thank you to everybody for subscribing and watching and listening. Everybody out there, even the people in Rosemont area, watching number 3.
Quick shot by Wacko. It's a festive week here. Happy Thanksgiving, Joe, and to all of the viewers out there.
Yeah, you as well, Ryan. You got everybody coming over to your family like always.
Of course.
Yep. And what are you cooking this year?
I've got the 22-pound bird ready to go on the smoker. Oh! Wacko.
Oh, that is not good.
Yeah, Brett smacked his head, and they just got tangled up.
Yep.
It was inadvertent. But Breck had no idea.
Hard right off.
Smacked his head on the ice.
Jeez, and we got a 3-man crew here for trainers. I don't think I would expect the rest of the game.
No. And we hope he's okay, just for precautionary reasons.
Yeah. He went down and grabbed it right away.
Gets a nice pat on the back from Hoyska. It was Hoyska, the captain, who took him down, but Hoyska was on the ice.
Yep.
And Breck was going backwards, never saw him. So we'll face it off at center ice. Bulldogs up 4-1, 20-7 are the shots. So for those of you keeping track at home, that's 5-0 shots this second period. Nice move by O'Keefe. Cam with it. He's got Hagen Miller, but he had to slow down for it. Upended hard on the play. That was Owen Mark. Now here comes
going
Hoyska.
in the other direction.
Hoyska gets around Frederickson. Can't get the shot on. Frederickson braces for the hit.
Good hustle by Cam to get back, take the shot away.
Flipped ahead for Riley and out. That one hit a player on the bench, so they whistle it down. 14:31 to go here, second period.
They're still taking a look at Breck over there. I don't know if Gavin's ever had one. Corbin had he didn't have one last year, but he had to sit out 2 games. Like,
I remember that.
It was extremely, no, he's good to go. And then we get to practice the next day, and they said, you got to sit out. Right? Let's just say the nurse and my wife was not happy.
Way back in behind the net of Messer. Played off the back of the cage. Centered. It's loose and now cleared out to the side. Miller goes after it. Jago Smooter down low. Played back to the point now. Reinhardt shot. That was off the mark. I don't think they'll get a shot on. I mean, it wasn't a shot on goal. No.
This is one of the games as a coach, though, Ryan, that it worries me. Messer's not getting a lot of action down there. Just got to stay focused and into the game. And not let Hopkins get back in the game.
We had some encroachment on the near side with Gugesberg and Otos. And again.
Corbin telling back up, back up.
And you stay there. Ethan Moreau knocked his man down on the face-off. Domrus.
Another one.
Domrus made that move to the left, and that allowed Moreau to get offside.
Yep. I understand you want to make that move, but you can't make it at the blue line there. Got to get over. Changing a whole bunch of things up. Domrus moving into Wacko's spot on wing here for Wacko.
Sent in deep.
Bounced it in, went off the rafters, but they didn't call it down.
Did it hit the raft?
Yeah.
Here's Moreau. Flips it in. Holler it gives chase. Zipped around to the near side. Gugesberg shot. Hit off the glove. Domrus in on the forecheck. Disrupting the play. Gugesberg can't hold his own as Otos flips it down. Dreheim back to get it. Fires it off the wall. And cleared.
Good play by Moreau at the blue line to get the puck out of play. Out of the zone, sorry.
Gugesberg flips it ahead for Moreau. Moreau across the line. Shot on. Right into the big catching glove. And they'll squeeze it. 12:51 left here in the second. Still 4-1.
Want to give a shout out to our sponsor. First period was O'Keefe's Meats out of Lee Center. Second period is Hair by Lindsay. Hair by Lindsay Wacko out of Mankato. I definitely don't see her, Ryan. I don't know about you. I mean, I cut mine in my garage, but here she does a great job. So thank you for our second period sponsor, Hair by Lindsay.
Here's Riley Cam. Now twos up top. Shot wide. Cleared off the wall, and now here comes Hopkins. Reese sends it on ahead for Kaspers. He'll wrist one. That one's going wide as well. And held on to by Messer. No, our oldest child went to cosmetology school. She doesn't do that anymore, but she does my hair. But maybe I'll have to go down and see Lindsay as well.
I don't have that issue.
I know.
Number one buzz in the garage every 10 days.
Well, most of the gentlemen in the work in the penalty box tonight also don't need it. Bulldogs control off the draw. O'Keefe with it on the half wall. Cam in there as well. Squirts free. Now picked up and carried ahead by Kaspers. Tries to get around Smutter. There's a man out in front. Kaspers in the corner with O'Keefe. And a penalty coming up. Holding the call.
I don't know who they call it on. 13 or 14?
It's going to go against O'Keefe.
Wow.
So 12:01 left. I thought maybe they were going to take Casper's, who was nowhere near the puck anymore.
His hand just kept going up and higher.
And they broke the screw on O'Keefe's helmet.
A penalty has been assessed to the Bulldogs at 4:59 in the second period play. To number 14, Ian O'Keefe.
Quick clear.
Ian O'Keefe's from O'Keefe's Meats. First period sponsor.
Here comes Hoyska with speed. Hits the line, then poked at by Smikalski. Swept in the corner by Fisher, back to the line. Knight goes down low. Shot never made it on, and it's cleared by Howard.
Every single person on the ice for the Bulldogs right now is a junior. Good sign for the Bulldogs for next season. It's game 2. I don't want to start talking about next season, but
Smikalski, Hollerick, Tews, and Frederickson are the penalty killers. Centered! Good look there, but Tews just disrupted Fisher enough. Hoyska, shot high off the glass. Still no shots on goal. 6 minutes into this second period.
good play by Hollerick to get that out of the zone for the Bulldogs there.
Hoyska into the corner. This is Fisher to the line. Knight. Shot on. That one was saved by Messer.
Save, or good pad save by Messer there.
Up top for Knight. Glove save. Rebound. Messer. And he covers.
Bulldogs needed that whistle. That penalty kill was out there for the first minute 20.
Yep, 38 seconds left in the kill.
Now you got Corbin Levi, Hollerick, and Cam coming out. Walker's still sitting on the edge of the bench. Hasn't moved since the coach talked to him, or the trainer talked to him.
Sent around to the near side, and Hagenville knocks it away.
I was watching behind the net as Corbin got taken down after he flew the puck out of the zone.
And it goes free to Hull.
Good job by Hagenmiller being a pest down there.
Sent right on goal. 10 seconds left in the power play. And O'Keefe is set free as Gugesberg had it. Throws a big hit. Boy, he and Dylan Cash was in the going at it all night.
No love lost there between those two.
Cam just took a shot at him. Rocco with it. Casper's going to end up in the penalty box.
Anytime, any second now. He's good reverse check. Sit down.
The exploding shoulder once again by Riley Cam. Here's Tews. Shot wide. And they're going to go.
I think they're giving that on Tews for giving him a face wash.
That was a heck of a shift for Casper, so I'll tell you what. He got tied up with Cam, and then Cam took him down with a stick, and then Tews just drives him into the ground. And so did one of our other defenders. I remember, was it Gugesberg?
Yeah.
And then he finally draws a penalty from Tews.
At 7:41, second period play.
What?
2 minutes.
Blocked by Howard.
The Bulldogs ran into problems on last Friday night, killing off a penalty, or having the power play same guys out there for the special teams. Them getting tired.
Nice glove save by Wackel. Oh, through untouched. Oh, they're going to blow it dead.
Did he?
Yeah.
I think that's all right. We won't tell anybody. I don't think anybody here. I think that made it all the way through, Ryan.
It did. That was a nice shot. Wackel took out the old pitching wedge. Hollerick wins the draw. That shot deflected by Hoyska. Back to the line for Udaltsov. Oh, he lost it.
Where you going, buddy? Slow down.
Moreau pestering him. Flipped in deep. Wackel throws a hit on big Baylor Paul.
Now get off the ice.
We haven't seen Baylor Paul really all period, that big number 17.
Yep. He was in the box to start the period.
This is Knight. Oh, fans on the dump in. Hollerick. Shot, glove, save.
Max, hurry up.
40 seconds left in the
Max
power
was
play.
sloughing back there. Now
And they're offside.
5 on 3. We got lucky there. 5 on 3. Max thought the goalie was going to cover it after the glove save. And Bulldogs got lucky there. 34 seconds left to go in the 2's roughing penalty.
Some exciting hockey here tonight in Lesueur, Joe.
Yep.
Royals win the draw. Casper's back on the ice, sandwiched by a pair of Bulldogs.
Good.
As it's cleared out by Frederickson.
Very, very similar to last year's game, Ryan, except the score.
Yeah. Cam chases his man to the corner. That's Mark. Play back to the line. 5 seconds left in the power play. And an errant pass ends up in behind, and the Bulldogs have successfully killed it off. And icing.
2's had an opportunity to have a breakaway the other way. Just didn't look for the puck. Coaches will call him over the bench. All right, let's see if the Bulldogs can get their line squared away.
So they've got Smikalski, Hunt, and Miller out there now. Back to the blue line is Draheim and Gugesberg. They got a lot of beef out there on this shift, Joe.
Yep.
Some heavy hitters.
2 linebackers and probably another linebacker if Corbin would be playing football, or at least a lineman.
Miller just bulldozed 2 guys. And it goes free to Ardenseth. Hunt plays it in offside. Ardenseth checked by Miller. Gugesberg takes a bump in the corner, turned it over. Back to the line now, Reinhardt. Down low, Ardenseth knocked away by Smikalski. Got through Gugesberg, and Messer will leave it in behind. Draheim takes a shove. Gugesberg checked on the play, and the Bulldogs clear. All the way down, icing waved off.
They definitely are
Hunt on
finishing
the
their
steal.
checks this shift.
Miller clears. Sent in deep. Back to get it now is Carr. Hunt nearly with the intercept. And now here comes Ardenseth. Long in the shift. Fresh legs, however, for Hagenmiller. Played ahead for Cam. 3-on-2 at the line. Center, Hagenmiller. And now loose in the high slot. Picked up by Hopkins and cleared. Right back in by Frederickson. Here's Cam with it. Shot, save, no rebound.
Hagenmiller right there on the doorstep looking for the Hattie.
Far fewer rebounds given up by this goalie versus last Friday against West Tonka.
Last Friday, that would have been trickled through on the backside. Bulldogs have done a great job crashing the net this game, though, putting the loose ones away.
5:32 to play here, second period. Twos. Place it down low to the corner. Paul with it, now to the near side. Cam knocks his man down hard. We're going to call boarding on that.
Roughing again. Or
It is a rough. Well, he just decleated Adrian Fisher.
Bulldogs go again on the penalty kill.
A penalty has been assessed to the
2 shots so far in this second period for Hopkins.
Both on the power play.
Just 5:17 to play here in this second period as we're past the midway point of the hockey game.
Roughing, 2 minutes roughing.
Played to the slot. Hollerick will clear.
Bulldogs definitely lucky that wasn't a boarding.
Udalt's off. Drops it off for Hoyska. Up top, Knight. Right on. Messer the save, no rebound.
Good save, good cover by Messer there. And Moreau looks like he's got his skates off on the bench. Looks like he's lost an edge.
Well, Wackel is no longer sitting on the end of the bench. Bulldogs able to clear.
Good play by Ben, but you got to get that more out of the zone. Good pressure there. Good push by Howard to get it down deep in the zone there. 1:22 left to go on the power play for Hopkins.
This is Kirill. Kirill Udaltsov.
$50 Kirill there.
Twos trying to disrupt things. Shot and a save by Messer. And a hand pass.
Hand pass. All the way down. All the way down
Udaltsov is a exchange student, or do you remember that name from last year? I kind of remember that name from last year.
I don't know. We didn't do the game. Remember, their service was terrible we didn't announce the game last year.
You're right. You're right.
It was terrible service.
That's right.
You're thinking all that money in Hopkins, they must all the money must go to Minnetonka there.
Under a minute left here in the power play for Hopkins on the Riley Cam roughing penalty. Hoyska sends it all the way around. Udaltsov. Hagenmiller the
Good
steal.
play by Haggy.
Domris in on the chase. Knight has it knocked away, but gains the line. Wackel on him. Paul plays it back in for Knight. Hoyska, 20 seconds left in the power play. Udaltsov
Almost out of the zone.
keeps it alive, then fanned on it. Tried to feed it through Domris. Nice job knocking that out of midair. Penalty time set to expire. Drag move, Kirill can't get through Wackel.
Just
Breakaway pass. Wackel didn't realize it. 3:11 left here, second period. 4-1 our score. Bulldogs on top. 2 goals by Hagenmiller, 1 by Breck Wackel. Their first varsity goals. And Riley Cam.
Speaking of Breck Wackel, good to see him back on the ice. Traders must have
Yep, good
cleared
to
him.
see him back out there. Howard comes in with a body check on Reese. Sent ahead for Wackel. Wackel tied up. That could have been called.
I don't know how they're.
Wackel runs over his man.
They've called so many other smaller, weaker things, and then don't call that. Good step up by Graham, keep it in the zone there.
Graham keeps it, sent around near side. Gugesberg gloves it down, and now 3-on-1 the other way. Center, drop pass! Messer the save on the Casper shot. Seeing if anything flares up there.
Asper's had his nose in a lot of things tonight.
But good play there by Gugesberg to just knock him down. No more needed. Royals win the draw, but the Bulldogs control. Hunt clears. Back at his own end, Carr sent ahead, Arrett, and now Wackel up ahead for Miller.
I see a big hit coming from Shaq Miller right now.
I like that call. Sent in deep by Lichty. Levi Wackel back to get it. Smooter.
Oh, he had the opportunity. He just got sandwiched with a Smooter.
Miller lost his stick. Now Smooter in behind the net. To the near side. Shot wide through traffic. Hunt down to get it. And covered by Messer.
Hunt just couldn't flip it off the boards to get it out of the play. 5 new Bulldogs coming in. See if they can put one in with 1:29 left to go in the period. 13 shots, Ryan, for the Hopkins Royals. All of them besides one coming on the power play of this period.
And same in the first. There's one regular or even strength shot on goal for them. Unofficially. Frederickson, nice hit in behind.
Good play to stand him up.
Cam gets around the forechecker. 3-on-2. Sent ahead for Hagenmiller. Hagenmiller.
Oh,
that pass across hit a stick. Oh, and now Carrill the other way. Shot wide. Might have gotten 2s on that one. Under a minute to play here.
Oh, right in between Cam's skates.
Yeah, looking for the outlet pass. Missed. 44.8 to go. So face off to Messer's left.
Stick with the top forward line and just swap the D's out.
Royals win the draw. Shot high. Might have caught a little piece of Messer's glove.
Yep.
From the point, Lochner. Never made it on.
Good save by Corbin there.
Hugesberg. Oh, and they're going to get a penalty on that. What's the call there?
I don't know. Arlo, what's the call? I think he turned.
Cross check.
But his hands were down. Okay. And he ran into him because he spun.
Well, that was your buddy Casper.
Yep. He'll go around and hit people all day, but once you hit him.
Oh, yes. Hey, little extra time on the power play for Hopkins. Back to the line, blocked by Smikalski.
Nice block by Smikalski. 12 seconds left, should be about 8. Hopefully that doesn't come to bite us back in the butt.
Howard
down there.
Oh, free in front. Smikalski was run into wide, and that brings us to the end of the period.
After 2, it's 25 shots on goal to Royals 13.
We'll have 1:33 of power play time carrying over into the third period for Hopkins.
And now it's a great time to head down to the Bulldog Hopkins.
The referees wanted the players to stay on their own side.
They know how physical this game's getting. They don't want them crossing center ice there.
2 good periods for Minnesota River.
Yep, and the second period, Bulldogs 4, Royals 1. Shots 25-13 in favor of the Bulldogs. Thanks everybody for joining for the second period, and thanks again for our second period sponsor, Hair by Lindsay. Lindsay Wackel out of Mankato, Minnesota. Thank you very much, Lindsay. We'll see everybody in 15 minutes.
And the only foul on second. Just kidding.
And welcome back, Bulldog fans, for the start of the third period. Bulldogs will be on a penalty kill to start the third period.
Never closed it.
As Corbin still has 1:33 left to go in his 2 minutes for
Cross check? Yeah.
cross check. I don't know. So Bulldogs hold this off, and I see a win for the Bulldogs.
All right. Just underway here, third period. Ryan Phelps, Joe Kane, Bulldog hockey, 25-26. Looking for their first win, a heartbreaking overtime loss on Friday to start the season. The zone ends up high off the glass. Hollerick will send it in deep. Minute 10 left in the Hopkins power play. It's just a great night of hockey here for Minnesota River fans. A packed house. We got the Bulldog mascot here. Junior varsity won. Varsity up here in the third. Nice way to head off into the Thanksgiving holiday.
What, shots for the JV game or what?
45-12 or something like that. I don't know exactly, but they had 8 after the first period and 12 at the end of the game. So yeah, just a nice showing. Penalty coming up against Minnesota River.
Greyheim's going to get 2 minutes for tripping or cross check.
And Wackel's going to go too. So Dreheim and Wackel are both going to go here. Wow. Oh no, just Wackel. A double minor.
Double minor for a fictitious flop call. Not the start the Bulldogs wanted to this period.
No, not at all. This is not how we want to do it. Game misconduct. Coach Arlo is saying that Levi got a game. Wow. So 2 in a game. So it's 5-on-3 for 24 seconds.
That was a he's an assistant captain. Let him talk to you. And now he won't even go over to the coaches. He calls it, and then he cowers back over there on the goal line.
Who's our third period sponsor, Joe?
Third period sponsor is by Gretchen Ream Insurance. So thank you, Gretchen Ream, out of Mankato, Minnesota. Gretchen Ream Insurance.
I saw Riker Ream here tonight.
Riker Ream is here. Oh.
1 minute and 7 seconds in the third period play. Slashing. 2 minutes slashing.
19 seconds left in the Corbin cross check.
Slash. So slashing was a call, plus the unsportsmanlike. Max Hollerick is serving that 2 minutes. And Corbin's penalty has expired, so we're now 5-on-4 for minute 35. But as Corbin comes out, the whistle blows.
Well, he can go out, though. He can go out! God damn it.
Well, that must not have been explained clearly to the people here. And really, they should have another penalty up there on the board.
But that's on you guys for not explaining to him. Coward's still in the corner. Didn't want to come up.
Now Max's penalty goes up.
Yep.
So he'll have 2 minutes. And it's cleared. While they're sorting that out below us, they're talking with Arlo and Mitch up here, and the Bulldogs cleared. So this is a great opportunity for Hopkins, 5-on-3 for this long. Driven right back down, hard off the glass.
I like our chances, though, with Cam, Fredrickson, and Twos out there.
Played in behind. Now back to the point. This is Mark. Half wall. Mosley. Mark. Shot. Glove
Good
save
glove
by
save
Messer.
by Messer.
Just got a piece of it. Twos on the steal and the clear. And 3 new penalty killers.
I didn't know if they were going to keep one of the 2 defensemen out there, but Draheim comes out. Draheim's played a good game so far.
Caspers into the corner. Shot. Save made by Messer. Shot off of Messer. And now Draheim wrestling with Caspers.
All right, so I got Coach Arlo with me, wondering why the clock did not start. On the Hollerick penalty.
Too many men on the ice
Corbin
now.
in the ice. And now Hopkins is going off for 5-on-4. So, Coach Arlo?
I have no idea.
All right, what a great mind. Like I said, that proves my point that Hagemiller learned everything from Smooter, myself, and Phelps.
At 3 minutes into the third period of play, to number 17.
So 9 minutes left in the misconduct on Wackel. 37 seconds left to go on the cross check, and then too many men. 2 minute penalty on Hopkins. Too many men.
So it's 4-on-3. Kirill now Knight with it and a glove save. Well, Wackel's still out there, so he clearly didn't get a game.
No.
But I'm surprised that Max isn't the first one out. Usually that's the way it goes.
Yep, he was the first one to get the penalty. He should have been the first one out.
We got 4-on-4.
Defense-wise, though, this works out better for the Bulldogs, just having Wackel out there.
Drop pass, Knight. Scored. That's an even strength goal. So we'll continue to skate 4-on-4 as Benjamin Knight pulls Hopkins within 2. It's now 4-2. Not much Messer can do there. It's just a 1-on-1.
Yep.
At 3:21 in the third period play.
Bulldogs get their power play unit out there.
Assist by number 24, William Hoyska.
So Boyce got the assist.
Still looking for their first shot of the third period. Short-handed goal.
That's a short-handed goal. The penalty had just expired to Hollerick. It's now 4-3.
Short-handed goal given up by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs got to turn this around right now.
And really, that was a defensive breakdown, not by our defenders in the zone, but we had Hagenmiller sitting outside the blue line waiting as Hollerick was coming out. So it was essentially a 4-on-3 in the zone. But the Bulldogs have 1:15 of power play time now.
See if they stay hot in this power play.
Oh, and it hopped over to Cam. Just caught a roller.
Momentum is definitely tilting towards Hopkins right now. Putting in 2 in the last minute.
Scoring.
Here comes Nate.
At 3-3. Number 5, Tulsa. He was assisted by number 9, Garrett Lochner.
Here comes twos. And that one cleared. Nope. Okay, 25 seconds left in the power play.
Jeez, like,
Cam struggling with the puck this shift. And an icing. Woo!
all right.
Charlie saying, calm down, everybody.
Yep.
Calm down. All right, so 10 seconds left in the power play for Minnesota River in a wild third period.
Let's see if the Bulldogs can get to 5-on-5 for one. I mean, we haven't had 5-on-5 hockey yet this period.
Udalt's off with it. 4-4.
Wow.
Yeah, I used my timeout here.
Yep, I would use my timeout as well. Just change momentum. Just need to calm everybody down.
And that was just an unfortunate hop. I mean, it was blocked on the way, so Messer was going for the original save, and it was just redirected on him. A little friendly fire, if you will. Okay, we got a game, Joe. 11:53 left. A game that's been dominated by Minnesota River is now tied. It's caught up in Smikalski's sweater.
Bulldogs still looking for their first shot in this third period, too.
That's not how I had the third period drawn up, Joe.
Nope. Not at all, Ryan.
Smikalski wins the draw. Miller will relay it in. Hunt in on the forecheck. Locked up with Lochner. Here comes Udaltsov. He's got 2 third period goals back to back. And he's knocked down by twos. And now a rush for the Bulldogs if they hurry, but Hunt lost an edge. They're going to wave off the icing. And Joe, have you seen this too? It just seems like the Bulldogs are not, the skates aren't sharp here in the third. The stick handling isn't sharp. Would have had Miller with it. Takes it himself. Shot on, glove save.
First shot for the Bulldogs. 6 minutes and 3 seconds into the third.
So face off to the left of Lindstrom. Hollerick, Moreau, and Wackel out there, the 7-8-9 line. Levi Wackel and Corbin Gugasberg back at defense. Puck is loose underneath the centerman and now cleared and icing. So we'll reset and do it again.
I saw Charlie Haugen run back to the locker room. He's gone there twice now. Riley just had his blades changed out. Nope, still getting his blades changed out. And I saw him working on Moreau's earlier in the game.
Not surprised at all. That's what it seems like. Wackel off the draw. Glove save.
Good play by Holler to tie him up. Wackel came in. Good glove save there.
At the line, Smuter feathers it down low for Breck. Breck centered, but it was blocked. Moreau trying to chase his man down and does. This is Hollerick. Sent on ahead for Levi. Hopkins steals. Little momentum goes a long way, Joe. Hopkins is looking sharp in this third period. Played off the glass, near side. Smoother is there and cleared back out. This one nearly hits Coach Ream. .9:55 to play. Third period tied at 4. If you turned us off for a few minutes,
you missed a lot.
Yeah, then it's your fault. Don't do that. 3 quick ones for Hopkins.
Unfortunately, you missed a lot. Yeah, I mean, fortunately, I guess you missed a lot.
O'Keefe flips it ahead for Cam. Nice play, heady play. Riley into the corner.
Oh, cross check up on high. They didn't call it.
Grayheim, Gugesberg, shot high, glove save. Great battle going on in front, but you're right, Joe. There was definitely a high cross check initially on Cole. Bulldogs win the draw. O'Keefe off the post. Cam, now O'Keefe to the point. Gugesberg hopped his stick. He's able to retrieve it and get it down low. Riley up top. Gugesberg, one-timer block. Hoyska. Udoltsov. And now cleared ahead by Cam. Hagen Miller to Cam. He's got O'Keefe with him. Oh, and he lost an edge again. Frederickson just missed on a check. Shot and a save. That's a good shot that Messer needed to see.
4-4 with 8:50 left to go in the third.
Face off to Messer's right. Bulldogs win the draw. Cleared down by Miller. Off his glove. Miller chasing behind. That's Lochner. Sent on ahead to the near side. Mosley up to Kaspers. Kaspers puts it in deep. Two's back there first. Stolen away by Reese. Picked up now by Spikalski. And that's the same thing that Hopkins has done to the Bulldogs a few times. And Spikalski ran into a check, and they're off. Oh, not offside. Frederickson shot in the blocker save.
Good shot by Frederickson through a ton of bodies, and then good blocker save.
It's not the cleanest hockey here in the last few minutes, Joe.
Definitely not the cleanest. It's going to be an extremely odd bounce. It's not going to be a good goal.
How about Jago Smooter getting his first of the year here?
I'll take anybody, Ryan, right now.
He's at the right point. Big check thrown in behind by Moreau, and Wacko can't hold it. Boy, we've had trouble with that here in the third. Kasper's in behind. Smooter on him. Hollerick ties his man up. And now here's Wacko with it. Levi takes a slash, and they'll call that.
Yep.
So a slash coming up against Hopkins. It's going to be Harrison Reese, and he knows it. He's very frustrated. Actually, it might not be him. Oh, it is him. He kind of hit himself in the head like, that was dumb. He knows it. So, a Bulldog power play that's been effective tonight, Joe. They get a chance here with 7:34 to play in the third period, tied at 4 in a game that they desperately need the momentum back in. They had it for 2/3. Twos. Now Cam. Shot off the crossbar. Hollerich zips it through. Arnsack
That's the third
clears.
post today for the Bulldogs.
Cam has it knocked away.
The third heavy post for the Bulldogs. Man.
Here comes Riley. Cam across the line. And he hooks a man down. No penalty. Here's Hollerich.
Oh, I don't know why you didn't put that on. You had Hagemiller and Bryce trapped.
Hollerich through traffic into the glove. Lindstrom the save.
Bryce got tied up, had his stick up in the air versus on the ground for the tip there.
So the Bulldogs stick with the same 5. Hagenmiller, Meyer, Hollerich, Cam, and Twos. 1:18 left in the power play. Face-off win. Hollerich now Twos back up to Hollerich. Through traffic. It hit a player. It hit Knight. There's a shot for Cam! Riley Cam! Another power play goal for the Bulldogs. And they're back in front 5-4.
That's what the Bulldogs needed.
So Hollerich gets an assist. 6:41 to play.
Scoring for the Bulldogs at 10:19 in the third period play was number 6, Riley Cam. He was assisted by number 7, Max Oliver.
Just the single assist to Hollerich. Centered! Oh, it hit off Messer's glove! Oh, what a save by Messer! And I'm not even sure if he tried to make that save.
Yeah.
It just hit his glove.
Thank you, hometown man.
But we'll take it. Nice job, Connor. Here's Kirill.
He's got 2 already this period.
And cleared by Miller. It's a foot race. Miller gets it down the ice. Hunt going after it, had his stick knocked out of his hand. To the near corner. Oh, coming in for Hunt was looking for a head. He was head hunting. Something we don't need right now, Joe.
And they had 2 players breaking, and they got 1 breaking right now. Good play by Wackel to pick them up. Now they're sending guys. Once they get the puck controlled, they're sending them, flying them out of the zone.
5.5 to play. Puck is tied up on the near side. I don't know if you can see it or not. I can't. Shot score. Baylor Paul. And we're tied. And that had the look of Connor not seeing it.
Nope.
Scoring for the Bulldogs at 11:40 in the third period play was number 17, Baylor Paul. He was assisted by number 9, Gary Lochner, number 10, William Mosley.
So Mosley and Lochner get the assists,
It's all time.
and we're tied up at 5. Tipped ahead. Oh, here's a chance. Cam ahead to Hagenmiller. Oh, and he put it wide. There's a shot right on and a rebound, and it's covered.
The Gretchen Ream financial third period is definitely getting his money's worth today, folks.
5:06 left. 5-5 hockey game. Capacity crowd here in Le Sueur tonight as we're heading into Thanksgiving. Good at the line. Now in behind for Twos. It's a check from Caspers.
If you're Coach Miller right now, do you just play this line every other shift?
I suppose.
I think you have to.
Cam ahead for Hagenmiller. Had to slow down for that one. O'Keefe trapped by a pair of Royals. Now up to center ice. Kaspers checked on the play. Here comes O'Keefe, and it's poke checked away from him. Icing. No, waved off. Wrapped around, get off the ice. Thought the Bulldogs were going to be guilty of too many, but they were good. Here's a chance now for Hunt. Oh, poked away at the line. Miller with a big hit on Arnset. Paul has it. Checked on the play by Gugasberg, and icing is the call. Some exciting action here in the third now. 3:47 left in a tie game, 5-5. Bulldogs have the shot advantage, 32-21, but none of that matters anymore. Nope. The Hollerick line. I think they're due. There's a chance now at the point for twos. Knocked away. Frederickson ties his man
Good
Fisher
job.
up.
Good step up by Frederickson there. Moreau didn't step up.
To the point now. Shot blocked.
Thank God, because I don't know if he saw that one coming.
Another shot blocked. Here's a chance now for Hollerick. Had his glove knocked off his hand. Big check in the corner. Pitching in is Wackel. Wackel down low. Centers! Oh, lifted right on net by Moreau, and he takes a wicked cross check. Now they're going to get the one. They're going to get the cross check. That's Garrett Lochner. They're taking Lochner. Lochner's skating to the bench, but they're taking him.
Yep. No,
Moreau's going too. So Moreau goes and Lochner goes. .304 to play. Cam.
They're talking about it. They don't know.
Yeah. 5-on-5. So Cam, Hagenmiller, and O'Keefe out there with Levi and Corbin at the blue line.
We have points and two penalties on the team. Number 8, Ethan Royal. For slash.
Royals clear.
For the Bulldogs, and number 9, Garrett Lochner.
Played off the glass. Here's Hagenmiller with it. Ball with speed at the line.
And the clock.
O'Keefe down low. Puck is underneath O'Keefe as they tie up. Hagenmiller scores free. Now Hagenmiller with it. He's got some room. Plays it to Cam. High slot. He lost it, but it goes right to Frederickson. Oh, Cam nearly lost it, and he does. It's Kaspers. And Kaspers and twos go crashing into the boards. Here comes Cam, 3-on-2. Cam with a drop pass, O'Keefe, and he can't get a shot off. So it's cleared, and icing is the call. 2:03 left. Woo! Buckle up, folks. We got a thriller to the end here in LeSueur.
And Ryan, it shouldn't be like that. 5 minutes in this third period where the Bulldogs just got outskated, gave up 3 goals. 1 shorty, 1 power play, 1 even strength.
Back to back to back. No, reset and do it again. Hollerick with Smikalski now and Breck. Clean face-off win for Hoyska. Hoyska on Gugasberg. Puck is loose and now covered by Messer. .151 to play. Just up and down hockey here in the third, especially this latter half of the third.
Yep. Huge face-off down here for the Bulldogs.
Puck is loose. Shot blocked in front by Gugesberg. Cleared but not out. Kirill in behind the net. Up to the point. This is Paul. Near side. Shot. Blocked. It's loose. And just goes wide. Sent ahead. It was tipped. No icing. And it's covered. Minute 19 to play.
Bulldogs get to get that top line out for minute 19.
Face off to Lindstrom's right.
So we've had twos hit a post. O'Keefe hit a post. Mykowski get a post. Twos is going to put one in for the winner.
There's a shot through traffic, save. Cam on the rebound. Plays it in front, walked away. Fredrickson steps up. Nice move at the line to hold the zone. Shot through traffic. But it was a clean view by Lindstrom.
Yep.
So the penalty time has expired. So Moreau and Lochner are both freed. 1:02 left here in the third. Royals knocked down by Cam. Here's a chance for O'Keefe. O'Keefe! Oh! Ian O'Keefe with 55 seconds to play puts the Bulldogs back in front.
I know Chris usually puts his third line out there. I would keep this line out.
Oh, no doubt.
Whatever you got to do, keep this line out there the rest of the game.
Timeout called by Hopkins.
16:04 was the report team, Ian O'Keefe. He was assisted by number 6, Riley Cam.
So Cam gets a single assist on the goal by O'Keefe.
That will roll to the return to Bulldog Hockey from Hopkins.
So 6-5 is the score. Late third period.
How soon do they pull their goalie?
Oh, I'd say as soon as they maintain possession and move it ahead, he'll be gone. So if you're the Bulldogs, maintain possession. Don't even let them get a sniff. I mean, start to finish, minus that brief period to start the third period, the Bulldogs are the better team here tonight, Joe.
Yep, all day.
They gave Hopkins life.
We're going to need a big save out of Messer here to finish.
Riley Cam to face off against Jasper Arnseth, just a freshman. O'Keefe, twos with it, flips it in and
They
wide.
waved it.
43 seconds to play. Arnseth has it. Keep him pinned deep. Here's Paul, up ahead for Arnseth. Just don't let a guy get behind you. Hoyska with it. There goes the goalie. 27 seconds left. Cleared. And we'll have an icing. 21.8 left.
I was going to say, if you're Coach Chris Miller, do you give your team a break?
No.
I don't think you do, because then you let them set up a play.
Right. And you've got the deeper bench.
Yep. Cam's got to win this face. Oh, he does call it.
Do. Oh, I wouldn't do that. But he knows more than me. What I was going to say is just you have the deeper bench.
Yeah.
But if you want to give your top guys a rest and keep them out there,
and that's
then that's
exactly
what
what he's doing.
Yeah.
You have to do it. They've earned that. They have every goal tonight, right?
yeah. I mean, the power play goal by Wackel
Yep,
Was
so
the
that was
only
it.
exception.
5 out of 6.
2 for Hagenmiller, 2 for Cam, 1 for O'Keefe.
Yep.
The go-ahead goal. 21.8 seconds left.
And the last 2 goals by 2 senior captains. That's what you love to see out of your captains.
Do you have any sponsors here tonight, Joe?
Yeah. Once again, thanks again to our 3 sponsored. O'Keefe's Meats out of Lee Center. Hair by Lindsay, Mankato. And then Gretchen Green Financial out of Mankato. Thank you guys for your sponsorship. Excited to see who we get on Tuesday against New Ulm.
6 on 5. Face off to the left of Messer. Bulldogs win it. 2's battling. Rifles it around, and it clears.
Good battle,
Big clear. Knight with it. We're going to run out of time. 8 seconds left. They're going to get the puck up the ice. Hoyska with it. 5 seconds to play. Hoyska across the line. Whistles wide. 2 seconds. 1. Game over. Bulldogs win.
Bulldogs win. A lot more of a meat grinder than we needed tonight, but a win is a win. I will take that start for the Bulldogs 1-1 going into Thanksgiving.
6-5 the final. Ian O'Keefe with the game winner here tonight. Joe, to you and to all the viewers out there, happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you next week down in New Ulm.
Thanks everybody for joining. We will see everybody Tuesday at New Ulm. Thank you very much. And have a happy Thanksgiving.